our next subject, which is an interesting and kind of funny one in my opinion. And that's talking about Mr. LeBron James and the fact that recently a Cincinnati bar owner has decided that he is not going to broadcast any NBA games. So not just LeBron games. Let me make this clear, okay? It's not just LA games he's not going to broadcast. He's not going to broadcast any NBA games at his bar until LeBron James is out of the league.
Damn.
Okay?
Damn.
Yeah, that's what he says. So I want to go ahead and get you all's thoughts on this. I'm sorry for laughing, but I just think that's funny. You realize how pissed you have to be to ban the whole damn leagues thing because of one play. But anyway, we went ahead and threw that last one to Mr. PAT. So we're going to switch it over and throw it to E-Man. What say you, sir?
All right, so this is how I'm starting it off. How my man Ludacris said, use a hoe, use a hoe. Oh! I said that use the hoe. Oh, yes, my man, you are a hoe for this one. I'm sorry, but yeah, I had to call him out on this one. You is a hoe, and for you to ban all the games. I get Mr. LeBrick is not all that great. I mean, that's cool. I get it, but damn, every single game, man. Like, do you know, like, you at a bar and you in an Ohio bar, to put it like that, and we talking about, basketball, they got plenty of games going on.
Exactly.
You ain't got much to work with, man. Sunday, you got NFL. You can squeeze in a basketball game here and there. You might be got college on Saturday, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do after after fucking February when there's no more college football and there ain't no more NFL and whatnot? What you about to do, man? You about to just not play NBA games because of LeBrick and whatnot? I mean, there's not that much UFC going on. I mean, baseball ain't hitting probably until late March and April, so you got a whole month to figure out what you're going to have on television, my man. Boxing ain't, amateur boxing's on Friday, but we ain't got that many boxing matches. So I don't know, brother. You need to get your whole life together and whatnot. Not whole, but whole. You need to get the whole thing together because you ain't making sense. Because your patron's going to be like, yo, let me put a basketball game. No, I ain't going to put it on because, I hate LeBrick. He just got to leave the league and whatnot. I'm like, oh, no. His patron's going to be like, what are you talking about, man? I just want to watch a basketball game. Then he's replying like, nah, you can just leave my bar. I'm like, man, how you going to sit there and lose money over you mad of a player you ain't going to never meet, man? Get your life together. If you don't want the Lakers games on, so be it. There's other 20 some odd teams that you can go and get them to watch and whatnot. But to ban all the NBA because of LeBrick, man, fool, go take your whole ass and go think about your life somewhere, man. I don't know, man. People do stupid things. And at this point, you're doing a stupid thing. You own one of the biggest, restaurant/venue types where most people go to enjoy some type of space with a little bit of food and maybe a few drinks and whatnot, And you hate LeBrick and waiting for him to get out the league? Newsflash, brother, he gonna be in the league for maybe another 5-7 years. But I'm not gonna I'm not a big fan of LeBron James. I'm not. But if you want to watch your Lakers game, so be it. I can live without not watching them. I'll be all right. There's other teams over there. I'll be good. But brother, you need to reevaluate your whole-ish life and get your whole ass together. And boom. Next, please.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I said a whole lot of hoes over there.
I feel you. Mr. PAT, what say you, sir?
All right.
He-Man was in that one. He was passionate about that one, sir.
Yeah, he was.
I'm sorry.
He's calling LeBron LeBrick.
Yeah, he's a brick. To me, he's a brick.
Oh,
everybody else
man.
call him LeBron. I call him LeBrick.
Oh man, well, LeBron's cool with me. I'll just put it like that.
Saying that's my dude.
Yeah, LeBron's cool with me. But of course, here on the podcast, the good, the bad, and the truth, we all have different, views and opinions.
Absolutely.
So that's just how it goes. But so apparently LeBron, I'm gonna call him by his name, LeBron tweeted to his nearly 50 million Twitter followers, quote, "You're next." It had an emoji and the hashtag accountability next to the picture of Nicholas Reardon. That was the officer who killed Ma'Khia Bryant. Now, according to the article I read this from, and we'll put the link in the description, LeBron deleted the tweet because it said it was being used to create more hate. And that's in quotes. The owner of this Cincinnati bar, in my opinion, is overreacting. Straight up, he's overreacting. I think LeBron's intention most likely wasn't to incite violence. I mean, LeBron did put up the hashtag accountability. So, in other words, he was saying that Nicholas Reardon would be the next cop to be held accountable. That's really all that he said, or what I think he meant from what he said. I highly doubt that LeBron would jeopardize his career by inciting violence against a police officer. I can't see LeBron doing that. He's not dumb enough to put his career in jeopardy like that. I mean, whoever...
Because that's what's happening. You're correct. He did it.
Yeah, pretty much. And, the thing is, whoever owns that bar, they're obviously entitled to not want to show any NBA games, but I think it's silly. It's just really fucking silly.
It's dumb as hell.
Yeah, it's dumb as hell. It's just silly as fuck. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of people don't give a shit. I don't think a lot of people care. I think people heard it and they're just like, all right, dude, whatever.
It's funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny. We all think it's funny. It's a joke. Like, it's a fucking joke. I mean, if people want to watch an NBA game bad enough, they'll either just stay home or they'll go to another bar.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really that simple.
Exactly, dog.
Really
like,
that simple.
Oh no, one
one fucking bar. Oh, okay, fine. I'll go to this other bar. And guess what?
One of the other million fucking bars in this city.
Right. And guess what? Now this bar, this guy right here, he's losing business. He's really just hurting his own business.
Exactly.
So, hey, you want to lose business like that? Cool. That's on you. I mean, I doubt that he would get a significant number of people to really even get behind, I guess his refusal or his stance, whatever that is. But at the end of the day, LeBron James will be LeBron James, and LeBron James will still be playing in the NBA. This right here does not hurt him one bit. It's not hurting LeBron James. It's not hurting the NBA. Really, this dude is just hurting himself, and he's hurting his business. That's what's really taking the hit right here. Because as we have just stated, I mean, this bar is just one in many. I mean, there's millions of other bars out there. What makes this particular bar so important that people are gonna go along? Like, if somebody really wants to watch an NBA game, like I said before, they'll stay home or they'll go to another bar. It's really just 1 + 1 is 2. It's just that simple. So, I just think this whole thing's a joke, because the food and the drinks can't be all that great to the point where people are even going to listen to this guy. I mean, why would people even listen to what his I guess request is in terms of LeBron being expelled from the league? That's not going to happen. So you're just dreaming. It's not going to happen. LeBron isn't about to get expelled from the league because of you being butthurt. Because that's really what it is. It's him being butthurt. So yeah, dude, like nobody wants to hear this shit, man. Like this has no significance at all. Like for real, like whoever this owner is, like dude, get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants to hear this shit. Nobody wants to hear about how you refuse to play NBA games at your little fucking bar or whatever. I'm just being real. Like nobody wants to hear this shit. This shit is just funny. It's a joke. That's all I have to say on that.
Figure out what is he gonna do.
Listen.
from mid-February to the end of March. There's not much sports going on, bruh.
Well, it's already April, so I'm not sure that he's too worried about that, E-Man, because it's already going on May. But my thing is that
you got baseball,
I feel you. My thing is, this shit is comical to me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be
very comical
about it, but he's a fucking idiot. The only person that this affects at all is him. It's his business. Agree. He's losing business by not having basketball games. First of all, he's going to lose business off the principle that black people are not going to fuck with him just because he tried to be this petty and for no reason. It's completely unwarranted. So here is my thing. First things first, I'm actually a huge LeBron James fan. I happen to think that not only is he obviously an excellent basketball player, but LeBron James is one of the most decent human beings that I have seen thus far. You have yet to hear of a cheating scandal with him in his marriage. And I'm not saying that the man is perfect. He's a human being, right? But I just think he's a stellar example of what we could hope for as far as celebrities and their morality. He's done a lot for not only his city, but, his state as far as the school systems and etc. He just generally seems to me, and again, I've never met him personally, but this is the feeling that I get from him, is that he seems to be an upstanding dude. And
so, that's why I like him too. He seems like a real upstanding dude.
Yeah, he really does. And so my thing is his tweet
he's not a great
where he's
player.
talking about accountability, and you both know what my MO is, right? Is accountability. I 100% stand with LeBron on that, because we're going to get into the Ma'Khia Bryant story, and that's going to be the last topic we discuss, and tragedy. I don't want to say story lightly. It definitely is a tragedy, but the reality of the matter is he had absolutely every right to tweet whatever he felt, and it wasn't inciting violence, because he did not say go find this cop and knock their head off. He said the cop was going to be held accountable for their actions. There is nothing about that tweet that was inappropriate in any way. And honestly, I don't know if I was LeBron, if I would have taken it down, unless I found something that made me change my mind about it. But other than that, what this owner is doing is just basically what is the terminology I'm looking for here when you do something that causes harm to yourself, like the fucking idiot he is? He's basically self-sabotaging. Yeah, he's sabotaging his own fucking business. Why would you not show any NBA game because you're upset with LeBron James? Do you think the NBA gives a fuck? Do you think the NBA is going to say, I know what we'll do? We'll take one of the most electric superstars we've ever had, and we'll just expel him from the league so that little Billy's fucking silly ass bar at the end of the street can continue to play NBA games. Shut the fuck up. No one cares, dude. You sound
Make it make
you
sense.
sound
Right. Nobody cares.
stupid.
Nope.
You know
I
what
don't
that
give a
reminds
damn.
me of? I don't know if you guys have ever seen this scene, but in the movie Step Brothers with Will Ferrell, when they go and do the interview,
Yeah.
and they're trying to talk through the Pam situation, and she keeps trying to explain her name is Pam, and they keep saying, "Hush, shut up, you sound stupid." That's what I want to say to this. Shut the fuck up. Quiet. You sound stupid.
Oh man.
He sounds
Damn.
stupid. I'm not gonna play any NBA. I can't even get through this segment without laughing so much. I apologize. I'm not gonna play any NBA games until LeBron James is expelled. Dude, shut the fuck up.
I don't know what he's gonna. Like I said, halfway February, all the way in March. Man, you gonna have a blunt. His screen probably gonna be blunt. And don't even try to cop out and be like, oh yeah, you know, the NCAA tournament's on. I'm like, fool, that's like mid-March and whatnot. So then you basically got like 4.5 weeks of like no television on. Like, how, man, why do people like hurting themselves? Like, make it make sense. And I don't know, man. I feel like, you know how I went back and, I talked about the director of the new Mortal Kombat movie need to fire himself. I feel like this dude needs to go sit in a corner and put himself in timeout. That's what I think he needs to do. I think he needs a timeout.
I agree.
I feel like he needs to be treated like a child, and
he need to put himself
you need to go in
timeout.
timeout, mister.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like, dude, just go sit in the fucking corner. Like, for real, just go sit in the fucking corner right now.
And go figure out your life right now, man.
If I was his wife, I'd be like, you gonna do what? You said you're gonna do what? You're not gonna play any NBA. Go sit the fuck down somewhere. Yes, we are too. If I was his wife, I would walk into the bar and turn all the goddamn channels to NBA games. Matter of fact, we're playing NBA games for the rest of this fucking season.
Right.
This bar gonna be on an NBA game, asshole. That's what I would do if I was his wife.
Put him in the corner and be like, yo, go reevaluate your lives, man.
Like, just go to the corner, turn around, look at the wall,
Hush.
and just be quiet.
You know what? It's his wife. If he's married, I have the biggest grievance. Because every once in a while, as a wife, you have a responsibility to say, baby, you're tripping, right?
Yeah, that's true. A wife has to,
shit.
She's gonna have to step in and be like, you tripping right now.
The wifey, you gotta be like, baby. You always got to be on their side in public. Even though in this case, I don't know, I might have been sitting there with that I don't know face. But every once in a while, you just gotta come out and be like, babe, can we have a quick chat? You realize that we're going to fucking play NBA games, right? Because otherwise we're just hurting our business. I mean,
oh my God, man. I think his wife must be the most. She probably sitting over there like, nigga, what in the fuck did you just say?
I hope she's not just willingly sitting by watching her husband make a fool of himself. Because I hope not. At the end of the day, that she got to take part of that ill. And if she doing that, because anyway,
you can't take that L, young. Look, I'm gonna tell her like this. This would be the last thing I say. If you take that L and whatnot, you're gonna wonder why. Be like, why in the fuck did I made this nigga in the first place? Then you're gonna sit here and be like, you know what? I just need to slap him like 4 times and be like, don't you ever say something like that ever again. And if you do, nigga, I ain't giving you shit in the bedroom. And leave it as that. You might need to put up a threat, because who's this stupid to run? You run a bar. And I already stated why people go to bars. But fool, don't take your feelings out your ass. Play those damn games, sell your damn beers. Keep it that simple, man.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Keep it that simple.
Yeah, he chirping. Like there's, it's like I said, if his wife is of sound mind and body, and she hasn't said, "Baby, you're going a little too far with this one," then she needs to evaluate herself. He damn sure needs to evaluate himself. If I was LeBron James, I would have done. Oh, by the way, that was another point that I meant to bring up about this situation. LeBron James actually clapped back at the bar owner.
Yeah, he did.
He actually retweeted and he was like, "Oh damn, I was headed there to watch our game tonight and have a drink." Well,
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
right,
Oh,
right,
well.
and that's why I love James, because I love me some LeBron, because he's so like, that's exactly how I would have approached the situation. Like, really, bro, who gives a fuck?
Nick, now he definitely needs to be in the corner. You let LeBrick play you like that, man? Yeah.
Oh, why you keep doing my man like that?
Go in the corner.
Yeah,
Go in the
LeBrick.
corner.
Why
Come
you
on
keep
now.
doing my man like that, man?
Hey, I'm sorry. Just to let everybody know, I am not a LeBrick James fan. I am not a LeBrick James fan. Just letting you guys know
I
that.
think we kind of deduced that.
Yeah, we heard that. We heard you on that.
Yes, we got that message loud and clear, sir. but and to each their own. Again, as Pat was saying earlier, that's the beauty of this podcast, is that we each represent our individual opinions, and to each their own. So with that being said,
Ron's cool with me.
yeah, right. Me too. Same.